Crisis at the border hitting home tonight for one Dallas man. He found out, in fact, this week that his brother and his nephew are among the more than 2,300 people who were separated after coming into Texas illegally.
Jack Fink is live in Dallas with their story. Jack?
Well, Gilma and Doug, the Dallas man will soon help his family out by temporarily caring for his nephew. He doesn't know when he'll arrive in Dallas. His current location and the fact that they're even in the U.S. came as a surprise.
He never knew that his brother was in fact coming.
Hector, who didn't want to share his full name, told us the surprising news came in a series of phone calls this weekend.
The first time he knew about it was when immigration called him to let him know that his brother and his nephew were here in the United States.
His brother and 17-year-old nephew left Honduras 2 months ago and were caught crossing the border illegally last month.
He was happy because that they were going to have the opportunity now to be with him here in the United States. However, he thought initially that the nephew and his father were going to be together.
But his nephew became one of the more than 2,300 youngsters separated from their parents at the border. While his brother is being held in El Paso, his nephew is now more than 1,000 miles away in New York.
So he was very surprised.
With a 1-year-old daughter of his own, Hector has agreed to become his nephew's legal custodian. He went to Catholic Charities in Dallas today to learn his responsibilities. He'll now have to make sure that he brings his nephew to immigration court. Luis Arango, program manager for Immigration Legal Services at Catholic Charities, has helped more than 1,000 people just like Hector during his 6 years at the agency.
Custodian has to go through a rigorous background check and process for not only themselves but every adult that lives in the household with.
Hector doesn't know when he'll speak to his brother about what he's experienced.
Any assets, houses, cars, things like that, in order to gather enough money to make the journey.
Hector also learned the legal options that his nephew will have in immigration court. We've also just confirmed that 2 children who were separated at the border from their parents and being cared for at Catholic Charities in Fort Worth have now been placed with their relatives. Live in Dallas, Jack Fink, CBS 11 News.